Hey there, it's Robert with budbells.com, and for today's warm-up, you're going to do pistol practice. So how I work, when I work with people, how I warm them up to do pistols is this same way as I'm going to show you, this succession. And you can do this for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You can work on pistols until you get them, until you feel like you're getting close to either performing them regularly or mastering them or however you want. But anyways, this is how I warm up personally and how I warm up a group or one-on-one or whoever I'm working with. So first I warm up the knees by doing some squats, and I do it with close legs, so feet together, knees together. And you want to work on imagining you only have one leg, so you got to evenly push with both legs and work on like you're going to do a pistol. So as I do this, I pull myself around my legs and really try to hollow out as I pull myself down with my hips or my hip flexors. So pistols won't work if you just allow yourself to collapse to the ground. You won't have any strength at the bottom if you just drop. You got to have some sort of tension in your hip flexors, and that's kind of like your parking brake, and that'll boot you out of the hole. If you go down and lose contraction in your glutes and hamstrings, you won't have anything to get you out of the hole. So you have to kind of load it up like a spring, like a heavy car spring, pulling yourself down, rounding yourself out around your legs, and then come back up. I like to use my arms as counterbalance, just like I would if I'm doing a pistol. So you're going to reach out in front of you, right? So hollow out. I'm going to round out past let your hips move around your legs. Come back up. The next thing I like to do is work on extension in your legs, because you're going to have one leg up, extended out with your foot out in front of you, more than likely foot flexed. I haven't really seen a whole lot of people do pistols with their toes pointed, so you want to flex your foot and work on this hollowed out position. So I'm lengthening my legs, I'm pushing my heels one direction, really pushing far with my heels and pulling myself in the other direction. This really helps the bottom of your pistol, this rounding out, hollowing position. And then you're going to hollow as you come back up. Arms above your head, nice and slow. Work the positioning or the sections that are the most difficult for you. Why race through a section? More than likely you need work on that section. I find that people are popping up and getting through any part of this movement really fast, and they need that positioning the most. Round out, and then back up. Then you can work on coming down into the pistol and working on the low end of the pistol. So working yourself down is, about, a third of some people say, oh, you're halfway there, but I think you're more like third way there if you can get down, right? So I like to use a weight. And you're going to come all the way down to the steep squat, put one leg out in front of you, and you can work on trying to lift yourself up in that low end. Put your foot back down, you can drop the weight, come back up. You can do that on both sides, right? Now you're getting close to getting into a full pistol. So what I like to do is work on just getting down, right? Here, round yourself out, just get down, tuck your leg back in, and come back up. You can do that on both sides, work on both sides, and then work on getting down, or with one leg, using two legs to get down, and then one leg coming back up. So I use a weight for this part of it. So I go down on two, lift one leg out, and then come back up. Whew. Then try the full pistol, right? You want to hollow out, reach for your toe, reach your leg out in front of you. come back up. So anyways, that's a pistol. Work on that for a few days and tell me how you feel. All right, so the workout is, let's see, 6 different exercises. And to determine how long you're gonna do these exercises, you're gonna row for 250 meters. If you're a strong rower, you're gonna do the row for 300 meters. So I would, if I was with my partner, I would work on 300-meter row, which would be about a minute, and then you would do the exercises, all right? So the row determines how long to exercise. And you can do this workout a couple different ways. You can row and then do all 6 exercises for however long it took you to row, or you can row, do an exercise, row, do an exercise, row, do an exercise, okay? So it's rowing, and the first one is high knees. So you're gonna lift your knees up as high as you can, back and forth this way. Next one is Russian twists. Back and forth. Next one is the static sit. So you're gonna sit down in your squat, not bottom out, and not relax, and not have bad form. So sit down in the squat, good form, work on your form, work on the tension in your hips and the bottom for however long, for the row. Next one is swing. So you're gonna do 2-hand, 1 hand with each side, and then alternating, all within. So let's say it took me a minute. So 20 seconds, I'm gonna do 2-hand, 20 seconds, I'm gonna do 10 seconds with single hand, and then 20 seconds alternating. 3 different swings within this minute. 2 hands, 1 hand, the other hand, and then alternating. Okay, next one is some Pilates. We'll do the Pilates 100. So you're gonna crunch up, lift your legs, arms out, start to pump. Every 10 to 15 pumps, drop your legs about 2 inches. 10 to 15 pumps, reach down. So if you do the 100, every 10 pumps, you're gonna drop your legs 10 times. All right, and then until you get straight out. The last one is the upright row to a sprawl. Sumo deadlift high pull, sprawl. High pull, sprawl. All right, there's your workout. Enjoy it. We'll see you next time.